Mike, the 6,200-page report was drafted by the Senate Intelligence Committee. It's one of the most powerful in Washington, and a committee that has been at odds with the CIA over this very report. It's still classified, but portions were described to the Washington Post and the Associated Press. The report concludes that waterboarding and other so-called enhanced interrogation techniques were ineffective. That's not all. It also says those techniques had no connection to the intelligence that ultimately netted Osama bin Laden.
Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Almost from the moment U.S. President Barack Obama announced the death of Osama bin Laden, supporters of harsh CIA interrogation techniques said those methods were partially to thank for locating the world's most wanted man.
3 people were waterboarded. Not dozens, not hundreds, 3. And the one who was subjected most often to that was Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, and it produced phenomenal results for us.
Mohammed was waterboarded 183 times, but according to published accounts of a Senate Intelligence Committee report, he only revealed information about bin Laden's courier, a man who would ultimately help lead to bin Laden, months after the waterboarding had stopped. The report is said to draw a similar conclusion about other al-Qaeda detainees, that the enhanced interrogation techniques, what some call torture, simply did not work.
We were so worried that there was some major attack being prepared that they went straight for the waterboarding.
Waterboarding has always been controversial. A detainee is placed on a board, usually with a cloth over his nose or mouth, and water is poured onto his face, simulating drowning. The report says a similar technique using ice water was employed on at least 3 additional detainees, also yielding no important intelligence. The interrogations often took place in so-called black sites, CIA secret prisons in Europe and Asia, but details about the program remain murky. In 2005, the CIA destroyed videotapes which allegedly showed terror suspects being subjected to waterboarding and other so-called enhanced interrogation techniques. 2 years later, then CIA Director Michael Hayden defended their destruction, but lawmakers at the time were highly critical.
We have put people to death for waterboarding our soldiers, and I simply cannot accept it. I don't care who thinks it's a good idea in some circumstances.
In a statement to CCTV, a CIA spokesman wrote, President Obama officially ended the CIA's rendition, detention, and interrogation program 5 years ago in 2009. So the agency's detention facilities have long been closed, and the agency does not use enhanced interrogation techniques. With waterboarding no longer a part of the U.S. war on terror, this report, if ultimately made public, may be more about how history views a difficult American chapter.
I think there's a lot more that goes into how America's viewed around the world in any one episode. And, you know, we haven't been doing waterboarding in a long time. The people we waterboarded maybe shouldn't have been, but they were also some pretty bad people for the most part.
The Senate Intelligence Committee will vote on Thursday whether to declassify a 400-page summary of the report.